Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been some time, hasn't it? But today we are back with something really valuable. In this video, I am going to explain and actually show you through real life examples how I personally build my English vocabulary. This is only method I rely on because it feels natural and for me it works best. You have probably heard me say this before. Don't just memorize random words or try to learn a fixed number of words every day without purpose. When you learn vocabulary without context and don't use it in real situation, there is a very high chances that you will forget all of them. That's simply how our brain functions. It keeps what we use and discards what we don't. Over the time, I experimented with different techniques, not just for vocabulary, but also for the grammar, speaking, and listening. And honestly, the most effective approach I have found is the learning naturally as I go. For example, when I read or listen to something and notice certain words appearing again and again, seeing those words repeatedly in context helps them stick in my memory. Sometimes I guess the meaning from the context, but if I am unsure, I either search for it and ask someone. That extra effort tells my brain that this is important and it stores it more permanently. Instead of just explaining this idea, I want to show you how it works usually with examples from my own experiences. I have been constantly picking up new words, especially after moving to a different environment. I know phrases like learn naturally can sound vague, so let's make it more practical. Also, watching videos that teach hundreds of words at once doesn't guarantee you will remember them all. Even I create such videos, but the truth is that you will benefit much more from actually using the English in conversation and in real life situations. You might be thinking, how can I speak if my English isn't good? The reality is that people will still understand you even you make mistakes. In fact, they will often help you find the right words or correct you if you ask. People care about your communication, not perfection. Once you accept this and let go of fear, your progress becomes much faster. Now, from my experience, I often learn new expressions during everyday conversations. Sometimes it is those moments when something finally clicks in my mind. The same thing happens with listening. Even when I rewatch my favorite shows, I keep noticing the new details and understanding more each time. Let me give you some simple examples from daily life. There was a small item in my kitchen I had seen before but never really paid attention to it. Later, when I actually needed it, I found out it's called a sink caddy. I heard the word caddy before but I never connected it to this object. Once I searched for it and started using it, the word stuck in my memory. Another example is the word skillet. I first heard it in a restaurant and didn't understand it all. After asking someone, I learned its type of the frying pan and also a name for certain dishes. That slightly awkward moment of not knowing actually helped me remember it better. Moving on, I also learned the word dressing when ordering a food. At first, I didn't understand, but when the options were listed, I realized it refers to sauces or mixtures added to salads. Similarly, I came across the word seasoning while watching a movie. From the context, I understood it refers to an ingredient like spices or herbs that enhance the flavor. Later, I noticed the same word appearing in a real conversation, which reinforced my understanding. Another example is shifting, which I learned while following a baking recipe. The tool used is called sieve. After using it a couple of the time, the word became natural to me. Even simple actions can teach your vocabulary. For instance, when my friend asked if I was spreading butter on the bread, I realized that's the correct term, and I confirmed it later. When I needed to buy a kitchen item, I discovered it's called a dish drying rack. I only learned it because I needed to use the word in real situation. So now what if you don't have anyone to practice with? A simple and powerful technique is to describe your actions into yourself. You can say it out loud or just think in English. For example, let me peel this cucumber, or I'll wash these dishes and place them on the rack. This habit helps you actively use the new vocabulary and even when you are completely alone. So that's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and share your thoughts in comments. See you in the next video. Thank you.